apparently it has a setting where it won't cut. It'll just burn the rust off the surface. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
So, all right. It says I'm on. Microphone's on. Are we live? How many showing?
9.
9? That's pretty good. We're going to give it a minute or two. Because this is an important one. Oop.
Dang.
You're welcome. Oh, like you're not dirty from working all day.
Yeah. Gee, thanks.
Well, I guess the first thing I'll say is Happy New Year. You know, we're
Happy New Year,
yeah, we're just a little more than 24 hours away from Happy New Year.
Yeah. It'll be the first New Year's that I ever worked. The day after New Year's that I worked.
Oh, so you got Thursday off.
Yeah.
But you're okay.
Normally we get that Friday off. This will be the first Super Bowl I have to work too. Crazy.
Yep.
I thought Super Bowl's on Sunday.
Good evening, everybody says.
All right.
Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome.
Welcome.
All right. So how many we got?
You just need to
10.
like a insert banner here.
Welcome. Or put it behind us.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right. So I got some news. I know you guys know about the engine giveaway. Well, here's the story. All right. The gentleman, Mick, that won it, he emailed me and messaged me, and since he bought, he's actually moved farther away, and his health ain't that very good. But the long story short is that he basically says, I want to give it to somebody else, because he says, if I made the 10-hour trip one way and come and got it and drove the 10 hours back, it would just sit in his garage and it would never get used. So he doesn't want the opportunity wasted. Okay. Now, I've got to say, he impressed the shit out of me. I mean, that's good character. I mean, a lot of people wouldn't have done that. All right. A lot of people would have just, come down and got it and let it sit in the garage, but he wanted it to go to somebody that could use it. So we are drawing a second time, and
Dum, dum, dum.
And everybody's name is in there from the first time. Nobody knew. All the same people. I kept the paperwork and all the names and everything, and I've shook this up, and they're all in here. Everybody's in here, and since Christina doesn't like getting on camera, I'm gonna let somebody else pull.
You have to lift it a little higher. I can see names.
Okay, so you may make sure and shuffle them around. But so this motor is going to have a new owner. So he bowed out, and respect to him and much love. And so we're going to have a new winner right now. He's messing them up. Okay.
Travo MCK.
Travo MCK. I got your. I don't think that's your actual name, but I got your email address, and I'll be emailing you. So, so we have a new winner. Yep.
Travo MCK.
That's the name that was on the email from the screenshot. So we have a new owner of this motor. Yeah. Something like that. It ain't going to show on the camera. Anyways. So, but now this now belongs to you. Not the intake, but the motor. All right. And she's ready to go. So I'll be emailing you tonight once I get done. If we don't hear from you. What?
Letting Ken read it is a dangerous game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm a little retarded.
Oh, Uncle Mike should be here.
Yes.
Uncle Mike Clark.
Mike Clark.
Yep.
Mike Clark's here?
He should be,
Yep.
Oh,
Yes.
God. Good God.
I just want to make sure we're still good for SEMA, you know, because once tax return hits, we're booking everything. I'm going.
Yeah, we're gonna have to find a babysitter.
You have ants. They have grain ants.
How long are you guys going to SEMA? How long is SEMA? Like 4 days?
It's the first week of November every year. And this year it's the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th
Of November?
of November. Yeah.
Mike says, let's talk about Mopars.
Nah.
I'm gonna talk about Mopars.
Yeah, they're great. I like Chevys better.
Tell you what I don't like about Mopars.
Oh, here we go.
Mopars is the one brand when it comes to newer Mopars that you have to buy specific licensing to, like, read codes or read data or do actuation tests or whatever. We're talking Jeeps, Dodges, Chryslers, all of them. Like, you have to buy a specific $150 license
Just to get information.
just to get into it.
Okay.
Oh, Presley says, I have family in California. There you go.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Grandma said that she could make the trip.
Yeah, it's like 6 hours.
I know, 6 hours for them. Hour and 45 minutes for us on the plane.
No.
Unless you guys are going to drive.
Fuck that.
No, we're G-rated around here. Well, PG rated. No F-bombs. But I say F that too. Christina, growing up, they always drove everywhere, you know, because she's military brat. So they went in the car everywhere. That's her thing. Me, give me an hour and a half on the plane, and we're there. Landed, get in the Uber, go to the hotel, check in, and we're there. I ain't doing 24 hours there and 24 hours back worth of driving.
Robert says, what about C10 Big 10?
The Big Ten, the heavy halves or the Big Ten special editions, they're great.
I would though. I just thought about this the other day. What if we made like a super tow rig? Because you know everybody's got like their RVs or whatever, right? When they
You mean like a toter home,
yeah,
stuff like that?
Right. What if we just got like a Kodiak 5500?
Is that like a Winnebago, like a bus?
No, like think of like a 1 ton.
No, yeah, but then
like,
you're living off of the back of the truck.
Listen, all right. But it's like almost a 2 ton. It's a 1 3/4 ton. Big old fucking monster, right?
Hey, effing monster.
Effing monster. And then get towable RV behind it.
No. I'll just pay $400 for a plane ticket. Not $1,400 a month for the next 40 years. No.
And so I'm just talking about like going to the drag races and stuff.
That's the other news. I am in I've been talking with the local track, Salsa, Wiley's Outlaw Drag Strip, about running a street class. No power adders, street tires, steel everything except for hood. If it didn't come with it originally, then you don't get to run it. So no LS swaps in anything, unless it came with an LS factory. Okay. 4 races a year, 5 races a year, every other month. That makes you can run in March, and you ain't got to run again until May. You got time to fix things or upgrade things or do whatever. Then run in July, then run in September, then run in November. You know, just nice, easy 4 or 5 runs for the year. Cheap entry fee. Run what you brung, tagged and insured, and I think that would be a lot of fun. It would be economical. It wouldn't be expensive. You could run what you already got in the garage. You know, if it came with it original or it was available original, it's legal. You know, no modifying suspension, stock frame rails, street tires. Just have some fun.
DIY build recipe for a 400 horsepower 350 SBC.
Okay. Stock bottom end, 9-to-1 compression, which comes with every motor there is out there, 8.5, 9-1 compression, aftermarket aluminum heads, air gap intake, 280 to 292 duration cam, and you're knocking on 400 horsepower's door. On pump gas.
You know what else we could do? We should do like the tyke drag racing.
You mean the little electric car thing?
Exactly what
You don't have to go. You have to go to the drag strip for that. You can do that in your backyard.
I don't. That's what I'm saying.
Ooh, we got space.
We got a shop, yo.
We got a space. We could do outdoor dirt drags
Yeah.
for the little mini guys.
Yeah. Yeah. John and Wyatt would be all over that.
Yeah.
Well, right now John only has. If John was just like you, I know you don't remember because you're little, but with a go-kart you had two speeds, as fast as it go and stop. And when you thought, oh, I'm about to hit something, I don't think the brakes ever got used on that go-kart.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe so. But I mean, I remember fixing welding frames twice. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Uncle Mike said, did you hear about IHRA buying Memphis and Topeka?
Oh yeah, I heard
Heartland
about
Park?
Topeka today. I think the IHRA, the guy that owns IHRA, he's grassroots. I mean, he ain't messing around. I mean, I thought that was kind of crappy what NHRA did because he bought I can't remember what it was. They had it already on the schedule for 26, and he bought that track that was in it. I can't remember the name of the track, but they moved is in Illinois, and they moved it to a different, smaller track just to blow them off. I mean, I thought that was kind of like, I mean, he said, we're going to own it, but you guys can run it. You guys can have it for the race because it was already on the schedule. And they actually just told IHRA, F you. We don't need your help. And that's the problem. You got I think that's the problem with NHRA. They got way too many chiefs and not enough Indians. There's one guy that owns and runs the IHRA. He's the money behind it. He's the guy that owns it, and he's a racer. But he's also, he's made his billions. And the NHRA now at this point is a bunch of executives that I don't think were ever into business. They're just bean counters. And they really screwed the pooch. Numbers are down, and they've had a monopoly on it for 15, 20 years now. I can remember, about 15, 20 years, and they're bringing all the stuff back. But he didn't just do IHRA. He's doing drag boats. He's doing road courses. He's doing tractor pulls, I think. I mean, he is branching out and taking over the world.
How much horsepower would a 350 Vortec make switch to a carburetor, HEI, and middle cam upgrade?
Right around 350. Vortex are good, but the new aftermarket aluminum ones are better. And you got to do a whole bunch of machine work. I had a friend give me a set of Vortex sitting on the table over there. I would have to spend tons of money to get them machined to make them accept enough lift. But yeah, 325, 350 on Vortex.
Do you like the Skip White Performance NKB import heads? If no, what would you like for a budget head? 400 horsepower, 350 SBC. Thanks.
No, Skip Whites, if you can get them. They're manufactured out of Australia, if I'm remembering right. But Skip Whites are the best aftermarket flowing heads out of the box. Now, Brodix has still got their CNC stuff. They flow great numbers. But the Skip Whites, if you can get them, they are bang for the buck, dollar-wise, best on the market for horsepower for dollars.
There was a set of heads.
But they're hard to get because it's one company. Like I said, I think they're manufacturing them out of Australia and shipping them into, I think there's 2 or 3 distributors in the country. I know for sure there's one on the East Coast, one on the West Coast. So, I mean, it's a matter of just being able to get them, but they are for the money, by the numbers, the best on the market.
Yeah. And then, like we talked about last time, it's like trick flows, AFRs, Brodix. Like right now, you can get AFR heads for $700 a head. Machine, spring, valve, ready to go. So, which kind of falls into that $1,200.
Yeah, I've been trying to make a deal with Flash Shark for a long time, but like the new heads Flash Shark are coming out with, they're Chinese, they're knockoffs, they're stealing technology from AFR and all them guys. But they come just bare, no valve. They come with the heads and the guides. That's it. You have to buy everything else. And from what I've seen online, that there's a lot of machine work that's got to be done to make the valves fit right. But I mean, they're $330 a head. But then you're spending locks, springs, retainers, the whole schmear, valve job. You're catching up fast. Yeah. But I mean, yeah. I mean, if you can get a set, now there'll be sales coming up next couple of days. I think in Summit up until the 4th or 5th, where it's 10%.
Their end of the year?
Yeah, their end of the year. They're 15 or 10 or 15% off. For everything, yeah, just to get 2025 numbers up for the end of the year. So if you're thinking about $1,200, 10% of that is 120.
Yeah, you're looking at like
1080.
Yeah.
Plus tax, plus shipping. I mean, no, it won't be no shipping because anything over, I think it's 100.
Just under 200.
For Summit.
Yeah.
Speaking of Summit, don't forget the link down below. And by the way, we got to start mentioning that all the lives are sponsored by B&A Engine Works out of Van Buren, Santana, and the crew. They're good. Their information is down in the listing. So if you think about getting any machine work done, if you want, if you're anywhere near old school how-to, they are the best. But don't forget the Summit link. That helps out a bunch.
I think I'm going to try and find me a short one.
5.3? Yeah.
6.0.
You want to go 6.0 in your truck? Yeah, he's getting a lot of miles. It's starting to have all the 300,000+ miles, leakage and gaskets and all that kind of good biz.
I think I'm gonna swap it.
Mike says he bought some stuff out of Summit. Hopes you get some dollars out of it.
Thank you. Dollar bills, y'all.
It's the money bag.
Yeah.
It's the money bag. What's that old
brother from another mother?
What's that old Wilson? Thank you, Wilson.
Oh, Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, yeah, I could go back to a 5.3, but
would you have to do wiring harness stuff for?
Yeah, I'd have to get an ACM, all that. And Holly makes a plug and play.
We'll see what we come up with. We'll see what comes up. We'll holler at Jeff and see if he's got anything.
Well, that's even if I go 6.0, I still have to. Even if I go 5.3, I still have to get the ECM flash because it won't, or get it rewrote, which I can do that with my tablet. But,
yeah, somebody's going high tech these days.
Yeah. So I had to spend $150 for the Mopar thing, Mike.
Mike owns a Chevy now, or he's got I think it's a Mopar with a Chevy motor in it. An old 30s model. What is it, Mike? 1938 Dodge something like that.
Best fitting SBC headers for square body that won't burn the plug wires.
Summit.
Flowtech.
Well, Flowtechs are through Speedway. If you want to go Flowtechs, But Summit
Mike says 38.
38. Okay. But Summit, and I'm convinced that all the Jags, the Summit, the Flowtechs, they're all made by the same manufacturer, because I've had both the ones from Summit and the ones from Flowtech on square bodies, and they fit perfectly. They're great, big, thick flanges on them, but they were absolutely identical between Flowtech and Summit brand. So it really doesn't matter. Flowtechs are cheap. They're under 200. Summit are under 200. And you won't be disappointed with them. I mean, if you're old enough to, as I am, you'll remember the old Headman and stuff. You know, the flanges were like 3/16, 7/8. No, these are big, beefy bastards. They're not, and never had a problem. You can put them in, pull the plugs, and just slide them in from the top. There's no climbing underneath. There's no fitment issues. Nothing rubs. They're great.
Plymouth Business Coupe is what he said.
Yep. It's cool.
What about the affordable plug wires for a Chevy 350? Are they really 80 now?
Do what?
What about affordable plug wires for a Chevy 350? Are they really 80 now?
No, you can go through. I get my plug wires from O'Reilly's, and they're like $35 a set. You can get them with straight boots, or you can get them with angle boots, and that's what I have had on both the trucks that I've built now in the last couple of years, and had no fitment problems, had no issues with headers with the Flowtechs or the Summits, and they're like $35 for a set. Yeah, they're 8mm, and they're great. I'm going to continue buying them until like I end up going, if I go drag racing, which I hope to go. I might, if I have to upgrade the ignition system, then I'll go MSD, not 8.8s or
8.5,
whatever. But I mean, until I go upgrade for ignition system or just regular HEI ignition system, those 8mm from O'Reilly's all day long, all day long.
And then throw some AC Delco
T or TS 45s.
Michael Scanlon says, how did you get into the shop to see Kenny's new toolbox? That was pretty sweet looking toolbox.
Yeah.
Well, I'm now officially known as the dad.
Yeah.
I mean, he talks me up all the time, and they those guys are on their phones and stuff and everything, So I mean, I'm now officially. I mean, I got hit up by. I was in there when half the crew was in there one day, and they're like, "Oh, you must be the dad." I'm like, no, I'm now the dad. Yeah. That's, I mean, I'm very respectful because it's a business and everything, but basically, I go in after hours if everybody's already gone. And, that's when I did, it's just, if you treat people with respect, they'll respect you back.
Honestly, like that job is the most laid back place that I've ever worked at ever. Like we have a guy that he doesn't have daycare for his kid. So his kid will come hang out with the shop with us.
I mean, and it's state of the art. I mean, it's a brand new dealership, and everything in that sucker is nice.
Yeah.
I mean,
but I'm just still this week is the hutch is supposed to be coming this week. It's supposed to be. So
the top part of it.
Top half's supposed to be coming. He's supposed to come get that.
Now you watch. They'll show up at 2:00 again, like tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's just at the last
he'll
minute.
Call me and go, "Hey man, I got your stuff. I'm coming to get the green box too." I'm like, oh, sick, dude. You're the waste of a day.
But that is a nice box.
Yeah.
Nice.
It better be
for the price of it.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I can't help it.
10 years in the military. You can't help it.
Yeah, 10 years in the military, 3 years on the water, dude. Can't help it. But no, that was my whole thought process behind. If you guys haven't seen the video, I got a new limited edition 1776 Snap-on tribute to America box.
For the whole country, they're just making 1,776 of them. His number 504. 504 out of 1,776 of them. It's stars and bars. It's beautiful. I mean, I am never going to need that much of a box, but with everything he has to buy, everything he has to do the job, I mean, it's kind of a necessary evil. and it's a tax deduction, you know, because of the job and everything. But man, that's a nice box.
Yeah.
I mean, if
it was one of those, like, I knew I was going to need a bigger box eventually, and he basically cut it in half.
more like a third.
Yeah, he cut it in like a third, and was like, "I'll give it to you for this number," and it's like, okay.
And he gave him a good number for his old box.
Yeah, he gave me $1,000 over what I paid for my old box, so it's like,
See here, and Project Headquarters says it's a nice box. Have you announced the winner for the 350 SBC?
Yep. Okay. We pulled a new name because Mick, the guy that won it at Christmas, he reached out to me. And I don't know if you guys just got here. He reached out to me and said, I can't make the trip. He moved farther away. He said, if I made the trip, it would be 10 hours one way, 10 hours back. And he said, and it would just sit and it wouldn't be used. It'd be wasted. He said, so he wanted to do the honorable thing and give everybody else a chance to get it, because he would be a waste of time for him to have it. And he wanted it to go to somebody that could use it. So this one picked the new name, and this Travo MCK is the one that he just picked. Okay. So it's going to a new home, and I got to give mad respect and love to Mick that said, I don't want it to be wasted. I want somebody to get it that would use it and enjoy it. Got to respect that. You have to respect that. That's good people right there. I mean, I got to say, for the 6 months of the lives that we've been doing, or over that, I mean, you guys are the best. I mean, I look forward to this all week long. I mean, I can make videos and do work and make stuff and do stuff, everything, but I look forward to this. You guys, tried and true, ride or die. I mean, I'm honored to have all of you here. And 26 is going to be a good year. And I'm trying to like make a deal with, I mean, I don't know if any of you guys have ever been to SEMA, but I'm trying to make a deal, like to try to get a code for like a percentage off through the place that we always stay in Vegas, is where we'll stay, is at the Four Queens on Fremont, to see if we can get a little get together going on. You know, I mean, I'm just, the future is the options coming up for the future are endless. And I'm just trying to get some way of getting some kind of a get together so that it could be like become bigger and bigger and bigger, and just become, you know, I just appreciate all you guys, every single one of you. I really, really, really am grateful and appreciative of you guys. So lots of plans, lots of ideas. And if you guys have ideas about stuff, just throw them at me. Just throw me an email, or, you know, put a message on Uncle Buck's Garage on Facebook, or most of you guys have, I'm already friended with. If you guys have my email addresses down there, ideas are always a great thing. I listen to all of them. You know, I answer everything on the deal. You got something?
no.
Okay.
My watch, I have my medication.
Oh,
it's a medication reminder, like, hey, you got to
Gotcha.
take your meds. You know, I was passed out on the recliner for the past 4 hours.
Yep.
I didn't sleep well last night.
How come? Oh.
I took trifecta, and it was like, get up.
I got you.
I stayed there like, yep, this is my life. It's a nice feeling.
How much of a ridge can you live with when you're building, refreshing an SBC without sending it to the machine shop?
Just get you don't worry about the ridge. Get you a block hone, not a ball hone. Get you a block hone, and just get it where it's square. And it'll, you know, the old days of the ridge reamer are kind of over, from way back in the day in the 50s and 60s. That's an old piece of equipment that isn't really necessary anymore. Just get you one of them good, you know, solid block stones, and just start top and just do your thing, and it'll take care of it. I mean, 2000s, 3000s over, it's not going to hurt that motor. I mean, Uncle David has a story about where he put 10 under pistons in a standard bore and ran it like that for years. He said it would rattle a little bit when it's cold, but he said after it warmed up, it was fine. So, I mean, they're not as temperamental as people put things out to be. Now, you know, some people are perfectionists, but like I said, when you put a 10 under piston in a hole and you run it for 2 or 3 years, you know, it might be a little loud when it's cold, but I mean, come on, you know, I mean, it'll be okay. It'll be fine. Just use a stone hone and knock it off a little bit. You're good to go.
Yeah, I'm that guy that likes to measure everything.
Yeah, just make sure your ring gap is gap for each piston. That's all you got to do. And just ball hone it. And then once you got the ball hone, you feel like it's nice and straight, then use, the stone hone. And then when you think you got it right, then use the ball hone on to get your crosshatch. You're good to go.
Yeah.
It's not rocket science.
A lot of guys will do that and then send it off to go get it added.
Yeah.
You tap all the holes and ball hone it.
Yeah.
Dirt track guys always run a 10 under piston. Loose is fast.
Mm-hmm. That's the whole premise of the LS too, because the LSs are, and the all the new engines are built loose. They're the sealing is not as important as like the bearing life. So that's why you can run a 240,000 mile LS engine and put a turbo on it, built so loose that the cylinder wear is really not there, even at that point. But from the factory, they're eating oil. I mean, for every 2,000 miles, brand new, a new engine will eat a quart of oil in 2,000 miles.
The industry standard now is
Yeah.
A quart of oil every 1,000 miles.
Something like that, yeah. Just a tailpipe, because they're made so loose, but that makes the cylinders last. The rings in the cylinders last for 300,000, 400,000 miles.
It's getting spray on both ends.
Yeah. Which back in this day, 50 years ago, they wanted them as tight as possible. That's where all the wear comes from. That's why 100,000 miles with an old small block Chevy or a Ford or a Dodge, it's time to rebuild. Not like that anymore.
I got away from my strip down. I got out of that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I got with the big wigs at Kia, and they were just the advisors, and they were like, "Nah, just pull the pan and pull a rod cap.
Yep.
Single rod cap. If you see any bearing damage, we'll go from there."
Yeah, I mean,
But I gotta get.
Okay, so we're going to dive into modern stuff here for a little bit. Okay, now he's working at the dealership, right? And he's been doing engines, boom, 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 engines and wire harnesses, right? Okay, now he has to get that approved by the Kia,
My main Kia.
by Kia, to get a new engine approved for it's a warranty job. Okay, and sometimes because he only gets a certain amount of time or a certain amount of money for doing a warranty job, and then what makes it worse is that sometimes they ask him to pop them apart to verify what went wrong with the engine. He ain't getting paid for that, but they want the extra work.
Yeah. So, and I also found out too that most dealerships do XTT time, so which is extra time for but you have to. I just found this out like probably 2 weeks ago. But so I can get paid on it, I have to story it out correctly, and I have to run time on it correctly.
Documents.
Yeah, I have to document. Whatever work I've done correctly. If I don't document it right, I don't get paid for it. So, I mean, like right now, what we were just talking about is I got a customer's car for rod bearing failure, and if anybody owns a Kia, there's about 4 or 5 different recalls for motors. So if you have a rod bearing failure, you can get a free motor. You can get pretty much a brand new long block, a reman long block, under warranty. But it has to fall within certain criterias for the recall to apply. Well, so this customer brought us this car. Crank no start says that there's a certain code on it. It's got a knock. What's your criteria for it? But it's a crank no start, so I can't duplicate the knock. Code wasn't there, so I just been going down the rabbit hole for the past 2 weeks, trying to get this motor, get them approved for a new long block, and Bang Kia's like, yeah, you gotta pull a rod cap. Because we have a bearing clearance tester that, boy, if I could have. This thing is nice. It's a big old air box. You plug it into the spark plug hole, and it pulls vacuum and applies pressure, and you can measure
the movement,
the play. Yeah.
Without pulling the pan and everything and checking bearings, you can see if the piston will actually move on the crank without the crank moving. So that tells you if you got a certain amount of
Yeah, and there's like certain tolerances for them, and I think the max is 0.009 is the limit.
So less than 10,000.
Yeah, 100,000. Less than 100,000.
Larry says that's good news. I really can't build an engine for my 41 Chevy in my own garage like they would have in the 70s. Dave says it was a 30 over 350 block that I'm unknowingly put STD pistons in it. It was the first engine I ever built myself, put together with parts I traded for and ran for about a year.
Okay. I thought it was 2 years. I thought it was.
It rattled like a diesel and had blew by, but I was cruising Saturday night, didn't know what the deal was till I tore it down. LOL. I was 17.
Yeah.
Nice.
But again, like I've always said, that's how we learn. We learned by doing it the hard way. We learned by doing things like that. Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
That's why I'm kind of jazzed up about doing the 6.0 swap. It was just being able to.
I just want to go racing again. I got the bug. And that's why I'm talking to Salisos Drag Strip. I'm hoping to get the street class going because, like I said, it's doesn't cost a lot. It's easy on parts, and it's naturally aspirated only, which means you ain't got to worry about nitrous, turbos, and all that BS and all that money. You know, I mean, if it didn't come with a factory, you don't get to run it.
Well, that means my truck will be up.
Yeah. Well, no.
It didn't come with 6.0.
Well, if you put the 6.0 in it, but right now as it sits, it would be legal to run in that class if I can get them to do it. I'm thinking about throwing a couple bucks in, for it and doing a little points thing, because, I mean, a lot of us would love to do it, but we don't feel like we'd even be close to competitive with the turbos and the nitrous and the pro chargers, the big guys and all that, the money spent. But if you're running street tires, naturally aspirated, if it didn't come with it, you can't run it, which means, like I said, no LS swaps. Then you're going.
Sorry, Fox Body guys.
You're going Ford, Chevy, Dodge, or whatever came from the factory, and you're just having a good time, and if I don't beat you this month, I'm going to beat you in 2 months. And if I don't beat you then, I'm going to do something else. I'm going to beat you the time after that. And that's the whole fun part about drag racing. Bring the family out. You ain't spent a lot of money. You're not out a lot of parts. It's economical. It's fun, and and drag racing is a family event. I mean, once you get started, just like you, I mean, you were in it. Trisha would love to go back drag racing again. She would go. She'd show up. She loved it. I mean, as kids, it was like, especially if you're on a circuit, because if you do like a 4-state circuit, like we did for years, you end up with the same people every week, every month, you get to know faces, you get to know people, the same likes, If you needed a part on its track, they would end up, somebody would have it. You know, how many times did we help somebody get something back running again to get into the next round because there was electrical problem or just something needed some part, and if you just happen to have it, you gave it up. I mean, it's like a traveling band of circus people that have the same interests. It's a great atmosphere. I mean, it's family oriented. You know, never had. You know, it isn't like dirt track. I mean, drag racing is, there's very rarely you have a argument at the drag strip unless there's some kind of something going on at this, you know. But other than that, it's like we're all in it together. We just want to make the run. And if you beat me this week, I'll do something. I'll work on it. I'll make it better. I'm gonna try to get you next week. You know.
Do you like hydraulic or solid lifters that camshafts?
Well, right now, the honest truth, I'm trying to get in with the wigs at with the suits at Howard's Cams. They have a new solid lift, a flat tappet lifter out with special oiling stuff in it and everything that I'm kind of looking at. But I mean, the honest truth is I got one set of lifters left, one set of old school lifters left from the 80s. And once that goes in an engine, then I'm going to have to go roller. I mean, it just solid or hydraulic, either one. Solid's always going to make more power because they just lift more. They flow more air because there's no movement. But you have, you have feeler gauges and set them and everything. But from this point on, after this next engine build, that one, I think we're going roller. I don't know. I've been thinking about, someone's got a pretty good deal on a roller cam for that engine, and I might use, because small block Chevys and big block Chevys have the same lifter tappets, and I could buy a 288 duration, split duration for the big block, and use those lifters in that engine, and be comfortable doing it.
So roller rockers.
I'm talking about rollers, roller lifters for a roller lifter cam for that engine, and using the flat tappets for the big block. But then after that set is used, I'm stuck. And unless I can get some kind of like deal with Howard's and getting some kind of tech support and getting exactly how I need to do it and with their products, and yeah, I would not be comfortable doing a flat tappet after this next one.
Yeah, been kind of hum-hawing about it too, and like seeing everything that's like all the negatives and everything. Like that's I'm kind of sad that all they have is roller rockers for LSs.
I mean, that just came out factory wise, it just
different times and everything. But yeah,
it would break my heart because I got new rings, new rods. New rings, recon rods, new bearings, mains and rod bearings. And if I put a flat tappet cam in there and it eats a lobe, I gotta rebuild it again. I gotta take it all apart and clean everything and get it remachined because everything's gonna be ruined. I mean, it's just not worth it for the effort and everything to not spend the extra money now. Yeah. It's just not.
Yeah. LG Builder's worst nightmare. Clunk, clunk, clunk.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, shit. Shut it off. Shut it off. Shut it off. What time is it?
Half
past monkey. That court is nuts. Yeah.
All
right.
Yeah. If I was thinking about, so I could either go 6.0, kind of beef it up a little bit, stage 2 cam, for flow heads or something like that. But I'm like, I don't know, that an LM7 motors are pretty sought after, and the market's pretty big for them. So my thing is that I can't justify spending $2,000 on long block
Than everything else.
than everything else, because I also want to build it. So, but I also don't want a block that's seen,
300,000 miles, like
300,000
yours.
miles, yeah.
What tool do you wish you had?
A lift.
Master pressure tester set for oil, tranny, fuel, compression, vacuum,
Everything.
everything. Snap-on sells itself.
Well, I would have said a plasma cutter, but I just had one show up today. That video will be coming out soon. I got I don't know if you guys noticed, but our captain is everywhere right now on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok. They sent me a plasma cutter and a hood to
You
make a
gotta
video.
show that hood.
Oh, okay.
You gotta show.
I gotta show the hood. Okay.
Yeah. Oh my God, this hood is awesome. Listen, I don't geek out about a lot of stuff like this. It's a cool hood.
All right. All right. This showed up yesterday. Okay, and the plasma cutter showed up today. But I know you guys don't know this about me, but I am a huge Godzilla geek. Okay. one of the first movies everyone saw was a Godzilla movie in the little theater in my little hometown in Wisconsin. And I have been geeked out Godzilla ever since. And without them knowing it, they sent me a Godzilla hood. Okay. And it's they're trying to take over the market. Okay. I mean, I am tried and true, CWI for years, certified welding inspector, licensed worldwide. I was in the industry for 20 years. I mean, I know my business, and this is a cool hood. This has 3 different settings on it. It's battery, it's not solar, but it has a settings for grinding, for plasma cutting, and for welding. It has where it'll darken fast, slow, or medium. It's got all kinds of fittings on it, but it's just the headset on inside it's just really cool. And they're economical. They're only like $40. But I mean, these are like, they're trying to take over the market from Miller and from Lincoln. And so, but that was just the Godzilla fire breath. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and that was not planned. It just showed up. I wasn't expecting it. And they sent it to me, and it just, yeah, I got to pull the lens out of it and take the plastic coating for the protection from being shipped. But yeah, no, it's really, well, you know what? I'm just going to leave it right out here just for you guys to see it. Now, don't worry about the plastic showing on the lens, but we'll just do this. We'll just do Godzilla. Let's see if we can get this set.
Stay.
Yeah, just stay. But just like that. Yeah, just stay. But so yeah, no, it's just some of the perks of, but when I pulled it out and I saw the whole Godzilla theme on it, I was like, I mean, who knew?
Nerd.
Yeah, I'm a nerd.
Everybody nerds out about their thing, and
yeah,
my dad's on Godzilla.
Star Wars and Godzilla. That's my 2 nerds. My nerdology right there.
Yeah.
And old hot rod movies like, Two-Lane Blacktop and, Vanishing Point and things like that. Bullet, Gone in 60 Seconds, the original and the remake. Yeah. I mean, just, yeah. Yeah. Cars, sci-fi, and Godzilla. That's my thing. That order. Cars, sci-fi, and Godzilla. Which wouldn't Godzilla be sci-fi?
Yeah, it is.
You okay, honey?
Yes, I got to blow my nose.
Oh. But yeah.
I think my next big tool that I want to get is a lathe.
A lathe?
Lathe.
You're not a machinist.
But so, like, tabletop lathe, brake lathe,
No, I mean, okay. If we're really talking about like what would be the next best tool for things, I have an idea for like a power steering bracket for a small block Chevy, and it would be a plasma cutting table.
Yeah.
That would be, you know, a programmable, you know,
Like a CNC machine.
like a CNC plasma table. Yeah, that would be. And they're getting like when they first come out, they're like anything else. When they first come out, they were really expensive, really, really expensive. And now over time, like back in the day, back in the 90s, when these came out back in the 90s, they were $300, you know, and if you're burning rods all day long, you didn't trust it because, you know, if you flash burned your eyes, you were off work for a couple of days until you could see again. You know, I mean, I don't know if you guys remember, but back in the day, you would take if you flash burned yourself bad enough, you would take slices of potatoes and basically wrap your eyes so that it would draw the heat out of your eyes because it would flash burn your corneas, your retinas. And when they first come out, we didn't trust them. I mean, guys that were burning rods all day long, you know, 10 hours a day, 6 days a week, you know, you just didn't trust it. You wanted a good hood. But then the technology got better, and then we started trusting them more. But when it first came out, it's like anything else. The longer it's out, the cheaper it gets. And like I said, this hood 25 years ago would have cost you $400, but now it's 40. You know, so I mean that's just how it works. But no, it's just coolness factor is coolness factor. Stay. But that's like anything else. When they first come out with the plasma tables, the programmable, you know, where you could just basically just take your dimensions and plot it, and then have it burned out of a 1/8 inch piece of plate. Those suckers were pricey. I mean, you know, you need to be a lottery winner to have one of those. Now, over 20 years now, they're getting almost affordable.
Yeah, again, almost
affordable. Yeah. You know.
Yeah, I think that would be kind of cool to be able to like make something.
Yeah, just plot it and have a sheet of 1/8 inch sheet of plate.
Yeah, like your power steering bracket, or
yeah,
oh god, we'll have, you know, like tie rods or something like that.
Making shelves, or just making the storage, or just making whatever. I mean, just have an idea and just be able to just, you know, and then just get some plot points and just burn it. That would be cool.
I think the next thing I'm gonna get is a pressure kit.
Do you guys have any less questions? Christine's over there yawning and rubbing her eyes, so that means that's about time for us to be done.
Didn't tell you I got yelled at by Techline.
Why?
Because I was using a dial conversion tester.
You mean an actual, like, plug it in?
Gauge.
Yeah, dial gauge?
Yeah.
They want digital?
Yeah. I'm like, how?
Yeah.
How?
I mean, yeah. Send me the money.
Yeah, they're like, because you know, you ever used the leak down tester?
Oh yeah.
So like, you get your percentage, and then your pressure, and like, I'll show it, and then it'll go, what's the percentage? And I'm like, look at the photo.
Well, that's where when you have people that are on the other end of the line that's never been to business, and they don't have a clue.
That's why I had to get a digital torque wrench, because when a motor seized, they have to apply a certain amount of torque,
to break
and they got to be able to see it. You can't see it with a clicker.
Right.
So it's like,
Muck says, so are you going to make the old shop Mrs. Buck's office?
No.
Mrs. Buck, or Mama has got her little studio that she has in the house. This is going to become the paint booth.
Yeah, this is going to be the welding and body paint booth,
which I can foresee in the future is becoming also the woodworking booth.
Yeah, because she has a lot of little mama do's that she wants to get done.
Not only that, there's another little somebody that likes the woodwork.
Oh, that's the other thing that I've decided that's how we're going to finish the inside of the shop. We're going to use distressed wood. There's a lots of places around here that has old barns and everything. This is the South. And, you know, I don't care. I'm just thinking about taking a DA to it, sanding it down and putting some clear on it and putting it up. I don't care if it's 2x4s, 2x6s, 2x8s, 2x12s, whatever it is. We're just going to put distressed wood all around the whole interior of that and just shove the installation in between and call it good. And so, like I said, my son-in-law, Chris, he's an electrician. We got a plan for that. But we got to wait till, like I said, my tax guy told, don't do that until after the first year. But I'm going to start hauling on a whole bunch of distressed old barn wood. And we're going to start putting pieces up in the shop.
Russ says I'm wearing my purple UBG shirt.
Perfect. So I'm using my UBG, my black one.
Hercules says this place will make your parts. Just send the designs.
Do what?
He sent a link in the chat. Said this link will build the parts for you. Just send them the design.
Okay.
That's not the point, though. You want to be able to do it yourself. You don't have to outsource it.
I would like to come up. I think the power steering bracket would be a good enough part to get me like invited to SEMA. Yeah. No, I'm already invited to SEMA. I've got lots of guys that I've done stuff for that haven't invited me to the booths at SEMA. I don't know if I can pull SEMA and PRI off in 26, both of them, which I probably, just for the networking part, I probably need to go to PRI again. We passed on it because we went to Vegas this year, but I think we need to probably do both this year if we can afford it and we can get the time. I probably need to do both. I think 26 is going to be a good year for all of us. I think
SEMA and PRI, Mike says.
Yeah, Dad. I'm with Mike.
Of course you are. You know what happened when we went to PRI last year in 24? Him and Mike ended up being, shoulder to shoulder. I went off just kind of cruising and talking to people, but those two were hooked up like.
Well, you gotta think. All right, it was my first time at PRI ever.
Mike says, "Kick his butt and pull again."
Yeah, Mike whooped his ass playing pool.
Hey, we're a PG. We're PG.
Okay, Mike kicked his butt playing pool.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
But that little bar had some of the best food in the whole area.
God,
it really did. That little place we stayed at, we went there twice or three times. Twice, yeah. That was a great little pub. That was good times.
No.
Mike's still popping off.
Mike's a pool shark. I don't care what anybody says. He bullied me. He swindled me.
But okay, Mike, I know you're watching everything, but I gotta say it was one of those proud moments that one of my dear friends and my son really enjoy each other's company. I mean, it just made the trip so much fun. It just made it so worth it. I mean, it was a good time. It really was a good time.
I think it would behoove you. I think it would behoove you to go to PRI and SEMA.
I know, but that's a lot of ducats, man.
Mike says, "I never played pool in my life." LOL.
You're a lying. You know what, Mister? I used to go to a pool, just swindle everybody.
Talk about it.
God is watching you lie on this live right now, Mike.
Them two come back to the table and me ask, "Well, how'd it go?" I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
gotta remember
It's
too.
time.
That was like the first time I
What?
played pool.
Says 9.
It's 9 o'clock. God,
Oh.
I okay. It's 9 o'clock, and like I said, Christina's rubbing her eyes, and so am I.
Outro.
But I mean, just remember, like, share, and subscribe. If you ain't been here, you know, if you're gonna buy some parts this winter for your builds, go through my little super link down there below. And if you guys need machine worked out, reach out to Santana and B&A Engine Works. And
If you have any questions, reach out. If you have any,
yeah, anything. You know, I answer everything. I don't ignore. And I really, really, really appreciate you guys. I think 26 is going to be a great year. That means 52 lives, including from Vegas, including from Indianapolis, from PRI, if we get to go. You know, it's going to be a great year. And I'm hoping all you guys hang around for it. It's just bigger and better as we go.
we'll see ya in 2026.
Yeah. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Everybody be safe. And sounds like we're going to the casino with my son-in-law and my daughter. And you coming?
Gonna get a $5,000 check. Throw it all on black. Let it ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either
That'd be-
double up or go broke.
That'd be nice. Have to get a 1099 for winnings from the casino. That'd be nice to end 2025.
You know, Mom. Should
But,
go in there with $20 and make it $300.
Yeah, that's true too. But we're gonna see you next year. You all right? I appreciate all you guys. I mean, it's been a lot of fun. It's going to continue to be fun. We're going to keep this going. Y'all be good.
Dogs haven't killed each other.
Again, yeah.
I gotta go blow my nose.
I was like, more.